Friends, the USCIS just rolled out one of the biggest shifts in how they will decide if you qualify for U.S. citizenship. Now, I know this will make you feel nervous given all the changes. This change is about what they call good moral character, and I want to start out on a positive note to be clear that knowing these changes means you will be prepared to submit a good citizenship application that will be approved. In this video, I'm breaking down exactly what changed, who will be impacted, and most importantly, how you can take control of your story to succeed under this new way of evaluating citizenship. Stay with me because I want you to feel empowered and not defeated in this process. So what's really changing? Before, USCIS mostly asked, did you avoid serious crimes? If so, you'd get citizenship. Now, they're saying, prove you're a person of good moral character by looking at things beyond just offenses. That means they're looking beyond what you didn't do wrong and focusing on what you've done right. They want to see if you contribute to your community, if you're responsible with your family, if you've built stability through continuous employment, through your education, and through paying taxes. On the surface, this all sounds normal, but I know what many of you are thinking. What if I don't have volunteer work under my belt? What if I made mistakes like had a misdemeanor in the past or DUIs? What if I've just been trying to survive? And that's why I want to show you how to navigate this new change. So first of all, who will be impacted? This is going to affect everybody applying for citizenship. Now, whether you've been here for decades or just became eligible for citizenship, USCIS will expect more from you now. If you've ever had a DUI, unpaid taxes, family issues, issues with child support, debt, you want to definitely get legal advice. And if you haven't had a chance to do community service, they may have additional questions. It doesn't mean that they'll deny your application. Now, here's what you do need to keep in mind. This does not mean that you're automatically disqualified if you don't have these things. It just means you have to be intentional in how you tell your story. And if you've had issues in your past, you need to pay attention to those. So let me focus in on what can hurt you in your citizenship application. Let's talk about some of the red flags that USCIS will be watching out for. As normal, they'll look out for deportable offenses. They'll look out for conditional issues like drug offenses, multiple DUIs, voting illegally. Even smaller things, though, are gonna count here. Reckless driving, unpaid debt, harassment. Here's the part that's scary. Even if you technically don't have a crime on your record, they will still ask questions. And that's why it's important to get ahead of this. So how do you show your strengths? This is where you can fight back with your story. USCIS says they want to evaluate everything based on totality of circumstances. That means they'll look at evidence you're working hard, pay stubs, letters, employers. Letters from employers are gonna be important. Proof you've been taking care of your family and relatives. Records of you paying taxes and making payment plans for debts. Letters from pastors, teachers, neighbors, friends can speak a lot about your character. Proof of volunteering or even informal community support, like if you are involved in church or in your mentoring youth, that's gonna be important. Even if you've made past mistakes, you can show rehabilitation, completing probation, you can show therapy, you can show different ways to show that you have been rehabilitated. But here's some crucial information. I want you to know this. You still have hope in this process. It does not mean that you are going to lose if you don't have all of these things I listed, but it does mean that you have to definitely work on that application to make it a strong one with positive evidence. So don't hide your past mistakes, address them head on with proof of how you've changed. Get support. An immigration attorney is definitely going to be essential here, and we definitely help our clients to get through this. We've helped many immigrants get citizenship. I know these changes feel overwhelming, but I want you to remember this. You deserve U.S. citizenship, and you have to show that you deserve it. So don't let fear, don't let confusion about what these policies say stop you from applying for what you qualify for. We've helped many immigrants succeed in the citizenship process in 2 to 6 months, and we would love to help you. If this video gave you clarity, please share it with someone who needs hope like you and information that's going to empower them through this immigration journey. Also, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because that's how others are going to see information that's going to empower them in their immigration journey. Until next time, take care.